Otherwise, if you don't know how to spend your time, how will you know if it's being wasted? Hello and hi, am I on? Okay. Hello and hi, we are doing this again. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and we thank the Lord. I have a couple of things to say. What if I'm wanting to achieve this much, but I'm too busy thinking about how I can avoid this much? I don't know if you can see. I need to check the scales of this thing. I don't know where I am. But welcome. You are here, I am here with you. We are together. Not like that, but we are here together, and I'm just realizing.
Killing me. I ask and look around to see whose hand is out. I'm reaching deep down, but really I'm trying not to breach the conditions of my being, because who would I be if every time things got harder I reached out, looked for a hand to help? No. Let me not sugarcoat it. What it is me crumbling under my own pressure, temporarily. I'm trying to reach my own goals. It's scary. What if they're unattainable? So I call out and I hate it, but I look to see who would dare to help me help myself out of the situation that I've trapped myself in. And I work constantly. Even when I'm resting, I'm just investing in being a better me. Someone who can achieve these things that I've set out for myself further than I can even see. So yes, it may seem a little cowardly, but in this reflection, I look out to myself and call out and ask for help from the one thing I love that's killing me.
To check with yourself, you have to ask yourself, figure out for yourself, is how would you even spend your own time before you're gonna tell other people that they're wasting yours? You don't even know how to use your own time. Maybe start there. Is the key. And I'm clocking the T. But there's a lot of realizing that happens when you're trying to manage your time and, make sure that things are going the way that you want them to go instead of going the way that you don't want them to go. What I am trying to say to you is the approach that I'm taking now is to make the most and get the most out of that which I want. I need to be thinking and doing and being, most importantly and firstly actually, being the most that I can be for myself so that I can do the most for me and then get the most. Remember that order: be, do, have. That's the way that we have to go about it. And it's just like, yo, bro, how long? But that's what I'm trying to cut out, because I did realize that in order for me to make quality use of my time, I have to quantify it and know how much time I take, how much time I use in order to make better use and take better time for myself to achieve the things that I want to do. So the section of this video focuses on using your time mindfully so, and understanding that there's certain things that you have to address within yourself before you go out to the world and start pointing fingers that this person did this so that and it hindered me and I couldn't achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or that happened with that person and that is why I couldn't, and stop making excuses. Basically, like, you have to come to that. I think one thing I've realized, hey, is I say realize a lot, and so those words are like key in my vocabulary. You know, I've realized that as I watch these videos that I make, but that's the main thing that I'm trying to highlight in this segment, in this video, is it is your time, so you have to choose how you use it. You cannot just leave it up to chance and end up finding that your days go by but you do not know a single thing about what has happened. Don't find yourself being left by the time that you have in your life. I really believe that it's work. It really is work. I understand that it's work, but it's worth it. You understand? So that's really what I'm trying to bring out in this, and I didn't really make an introductory piece because I am coming with a new angle in sharing these poems and dissecting them, is to share a bit about how I actually go about my life, low-key vlogging, and how I interpret, or not interpret, but how these poems are laced into the fabric of my days and that sort of thing. Because this poem is something that I wrote years ago. However, I still find myself within the lines of the poem presently, though I wrote it all those many years ago and I was young. I don't know what I was talking about. I'm joking. But finding it still relevant and valid even today is something that I'm trying to share in these videos. And you know, it's like the poem dissects itself all throughout my own life. So it's not like I was writing it and that's just it, but the poem was written, the poem was shared, and you know, here it is. I find myself living within the lines, in between the lines of said poetry. And that's life, that's your story. You find yourself living in between everything that you think, everything that you say about yourself. And you know, I mean, I think we find ourselves all in between, you know, like me personally, like I might find myself in the fabric of what somebody else said, because our paths cross. And so that's also another thing that we have to be mindful of, and just, you know, keep it in mind. The main thing is to address yourself first. Don't go, you know, start here, and then, you know, once you are focused on here, it's a funny thing to it. The more you focus on fixing just what's here, it also kind of fixes what's around you, your relationships, the things that you do. You'll find yourself doing much more worthwhile things with your time, with your energy, you know, have new ideas. I think it's good, you know. So I just wanted to share that, and I really do hope that as you watch this, you were able to get something. I know it's a little bit all over the place. We're figuring it out, okay? And it will get better with time. That's really all that I can say. But another thing that is very important, as I keep on mentioning, and that's another theme, I think it's a core concept that will be throughout all these videos. The talk of time, bro, you know, will stand the test of time. It's very central and core to being mindful. You have to have an account of time, because that's where you account for your achievements. That's where you account for your shortcomings. You do that within a framework of time. And it's important to know that you have your own time. It is your time. You have to choose and make good use of that time. So I'm really grateful to be able to share this with you, and I hope you have found something useful. I hope you have found something from it, something that you can take and keep and go with. And I really do hope that we'll be seeing each other better next time. I really hope the view is like good, bro, because I was sitting like this, and in the other videos when I sit like this, like you can only see me from here. Hopefully you can see, like, that's gonna annoy me so much, but you're gonna get the video anyway, because I'm not repeating what I said. I cannot remember what I said. I just know that I said so and lies and time, so many frequencies of that. I'm afraid I might do well. When all things fail, success, it seems, is rare. When you fail, try, and try again. If you don't make it, you never had a chance. Relax. I'm afraid we might succeed. Though uncommon, the consequences I likely can't tell. The road less traveled to be successful is scary, full of uncertainty. So I'm afraid I might do well. Bye. Until next time. This thing is so dark. Like the video I just shot now, it's so dark. I don't understand, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Really, I hope things get a little bit brighter. I hope things look a little bit clearer the next time. That's all I can say. And I'll see you then. Bye.